Okay, so we made it. The hardest part of this whole ride has been the ride up from the parking lot to the beginning of the trail. But we do have a minor incident to report. Kathi didn't make it through the tunnel.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are we doing today?
We are going on a major bike ride.
Major bike ride?
Major bike ride. And we have not ridden bikes in a long time.
Well, that's not quite true. We did try a couple of days ago to see if we could actually ride a bike still.
We went around the block.
We made it.
We determined that we needed padded shorts and or bike seat pad.
Lots of padding.
And my sister-in-law was watching and decided to call in a favor and get me an e-bike. So that's pretty exciting. Supposedly it has a wider seat, which is good because I've had 5 kids. So anyways, and put on a few pounds maybe. But
all right. So we're not going to talk about that.
So this is going to be exciting. It is over 15 miles long. Supposedly mostly slightly downhill, so supposedly easy. But we start out with a mile ride in a dark tunnel.
Okay, now when they say dark tunnel, it's pitch black tunnel.
Yeah, like you have to have lights on your bike to even see, and you might have people coming towards you with lights, and you got to avoid the edges have like gutters, and
because there's a lot of water dripping down.
There's tons of water, so it's muddy. So it's going to be an adventure.
What's this called?
Hiawatha.
So originally the Hiawatha Trail was a part of the train system. It was built when they were doing the transcontinental stuff, I guess, but they've converted it all into a bike path. So supposedly the views are awesome. We're going to find out. Looking forward to it.
We get to go on a whole bunch of tunnels and then these big train trestle like thin bridges across these really high areas. It's going to be kind of scary and lots of fun, I think. And
greatest hope, all downhill.
Yeah. Our sister-in-law's done it like, how many times?
She said 3. It was
like
easy.
3 times. She said it's not that hard. And I've seen online like 5-year-olds do it. So if a 5-year-old can do it, out of shape 50-something-year-olds can do it, right?
Absolutely.
We got this. And if we don't, we'll be filming from the emergency room later. Stay tuned.
Okay, a couple of things you should know about the Hiawatha Trail. For starters, this is Northern Idaho and it actually begins in Montana. You're going to cross over that border. So there is a time change there if you're coming from the west or from the east, just so you know. Secondly, it costs money to get in there, and this isn't the most inexpensive event we've done. If you're going to be traveling on Monday through Thursday, it's going to cost you about $20 for a pass for each person. If you're going to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's a little higher. Now you can rent bikes when you're there. They're going to charge you for that. It's going to be between $46 and $41. Now, interesting thing on renting the bike. If you rent it, you will pick it up below where you see we're traveling now, and you will have to transport it up there. Just FYI.
How cute is this bike? I feel like I just need a flowered sundress and a wide brim straw hat now.
I'm good.
first mile of the fun tunnels. Now we're out to beautiful country like this. And just so you know, this is the sister-in-law that's provided everything for us, Karen. Karen,
Hi.
how muddy did we get?
Just a little muddy.
Oh my.
Look at her legs. Just a little muddy.
Oh my. Okay.
I don't have the fancy fenders on my bike.
Oh, yes.
The bonus of this bike is the fenders it came with.
Fenders.
Not an ounce of mud.
No mud. No fenders.
No.
We saw the end results. We are on the Hiawatha Trail. And we just finished the first mile. Now we are starting the next 14. Pretty smooth road. Give you an idea of what we're looking at. This is where the little tram area lets you off at when you come back. So you take that bus up, they haul your bike up, and you just have to ride the last mile back up. So 15 miles one way, 1 mile back. Gosh, this is beautiful. Yeah, I hear water. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Just trees and mountains. Hey guys. Are we having fun?
I'm having fun.
Kath, you having fun?
I'm having a great time. It's the best thing ever.
Me too. This is fabulous. You guys should try this sometime.
Nice. Okay, we thought about renting a tanning bike. I'm really glad we didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we think? Halftime report.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Beautiful day.
Gorgeous day. You couldn't ask for more perfect weather. It's like the perfect temperature. Actually, when you go into caves and it's a little cooler, it feels super refreshing. It's cold. What's funny is the big caves, you can feel the cold air just rushing out at you and like smell the minerals of the cave. It's so interesting, but not in a bad way. I finally got a little bit muddy, so I feel like I've got getting my mountain bike fed on. There it is. There's my mud. I'm a mountain biker. Amazing. Peanut butter. Yeah, this is so fun. So easy. Like, you barely pedal. It's just very light pedaling. It's downhill. Would highly not recommend coming up the mountain. Uphill all the way. But a lot of people are doing it. So, yeah, we are not real bikers. So. Okay.
On the bike again. Just can't wait to get on that bike again. Pedaling downhill with all of my friends. I can't wait to get on the bike again. I can't do it.
I can do it too.
Okay, so we made it. The hardest part of this whole ride has been the ride up from the parking lot to the beginning of the trail. But we do have a minor incident to report. Kathi didn't make it through the tunnel. Well, I take that back. She made it through the tunnel, but she crashed in the tunnel. Luckily, no one was hurt, and we just got a little muddy.
Want to see my mud?
Did you survive, girl?
Look at all my mud.
You got muddy.
I'm legit now. No, do you want to tell how it happened? Did you tell?
I just said someone fell in the tunnel and it was you.
Well, I let everybody pass me, so I got way behind them. I let them pass me so that I wouldn't be crowded side by side because I was afraid I'd fall in the ditch. So then Karen came back to me, which was super sweet, and she couldn't hear me explaining why I was so far behind, so I rode up next to her to try to explain. Of course, then I was crowded and I ran into the ditch. But I'm fine.
All right, we made it. We made it back to the truck.
I will say I am tired. Like, that was pretty much the limit that last mile pedaling through.
It was 15 miles plus an extra mile coming back. It was actually tiring, but Karen was right. It was easy. We were able to do it.
Super easy. Yeah.
There were so many more people older than us riding, and it was so awesome to see. A little jealous because they were in far better shape than us.
And a lot of them were coming up. That's the hard part. So.
Which, I mean, if you think about it, going the direction we went, it was all downhill. So
Yeah.
coming back is all uphill. Yeah, not going to do that.
But it was a big ride for us because we don't ride bikes at all. And after doing it, I realized it was a pretty easy ride. Probably not a big ride for other people. But it made me want to start riding bikes. I really, really enjoyed it. And we've been talking about renting bikes, like when we're in Hawke's Bay in New Zealand, they have bike loops that you can do through the wineries. So I'm thinking that'll be really fun. I can do it.
Do they give DUIs for bike riding?
They do.
Oh, shit. We may not ride bikes at that point. We may take some type of taxi. Who knows?
But I'm keeping my bike shorts that are padded.
And she wants me to keep the padded bike seat cover.
For me.
So if you have
fun. Do it.
if you have the chance to ride this trail, this Hiawatha Trail, not kidding, it was beautiful.
Okay.
So after a whole lot of cycling, we've decided to stop off here in Wallace and enjoy a little bit of libations at Radio Brewing. Looking forward to seeing what they got. So, now that I've got my beer in hand, I must admit I like the name. It's called Idaho Sexy. I'm from Idaho. Oh yeah.
Well, you moved here from Idaho when you were 2.
Yeah, no one needs to know that. Details. Oh my goodness, that's good. This is a wheat beer with a little bit of huckleberry influence, and you can really taste the huckleberry, and it's a good taste. I like it. So what you got, girl?
I got a nice coffee. I mean, no. It's a coffee stout, but it smells exactly like a Starbucks iced coffee, and it tastes pretty much like one too. It's good. I like it.
Awesome.
You said it's a little too coffee.
Yeah, it's a little too strong for me
Yeah,
with the
but
coffee scene.
It's yummy. Hey, by the way, these bathrooms, they have real records on the floor covered in epoxy. That's the flooring.
Oh, sweet.
It's really cool, but it's chipping in a couple places, so that's how I was able to actually feel and make sure they were real records. Were you doing that too?
No.
Because it was pretty cool. Yeah. So I just have one little thing to add to what we said, was that the e-bike I was riding, the key was the wrong key. So I actually rode the whole thing without the e-bike assistance. So if you're thinking I can only make it because of that, and maybe if you are as out of shape as me, you could only make it because of that, that's not true. You could make it pedaling.
Oh yeah!
Thanks for tasting life with us.